Hello and welcome to Null Shore episode 21, To Stay or To Go. We hope you all had a lovely break and we're excited to see what 2022 brings us. Now, let's get into this episode of Null Shore. It's the next day, the same day of the fundraiser that you guys were at, but then all the time shenanigans, thanks to Paige channeling all of her ability. Oh yeah, give her a long rest too. Fuck yeah. Because I burned so many spell slots to do that. Emmett's still outside. Paige is up with the sunrise, and she was kind of taking it all in, and she had, when you guys, like, whoever wakes up, she's outside having like a chat with Emmett, and then kind of comes back indoors, and she's like, I would have made something, but I don't understand how any of this equipment works.
That's okay. You can come do morning yoga with me.
Oh, is that like a monk? Is that like a ancient tradition?
Absolutely.
While Anne is cooking her big old brekkie, I'm going to ritually cast Animal Messenger to... I forget his name.
Null?
Null. So I'm just going to, like, chat with you and get, like, a full-on description of him.
Cool.
So it's as close as I can possibly get.
What is Animal Mess? That just sends an animal? Is that what happens?
Yeah. It can be 25 words, and the creature travels...
It's like a worse sending spell.
Oh, it's a terrible sending spell, but it's a druid sending spell.
Yeah, right.
They can, they can travel up to 50 miles in the 24-hour period, but if he's in town...
Yeah, it's only a few kilometers.
50 miles as the crow flies.
Is Noel the crazy old guy in the shack that we met?
No.
No, that's somebody else.
So yeah, I'll open up the slide doors on the front of the house and just kind of like try and get a bird, a gray jay, an asshole gray jay.
You just have like a fucking Snow White moment, like a Disney princess moment, bends out on the back, all these birds flutter down onto his arms.
This is literally exactly what I pictured. He's like, I opened up the window and all I was picturing was like just a shit ton of squirrels and birds, and a deer sticks its head in.
They as long as they're within 30 feet, the spell gets cast on them regardless. I was just opening the door, getting line of sight of them. I'm like, come to me, my woodland friends.
Chickadee-dee-dee-dee. Chickadee-dee.
As long as I can see a bird within 30 feet.
Yeah, easily. Insanely easily.
What is it you want me to say to him, Anne?
Can I invite him here?
Yeah.
All right, I think that's the best call, probably.
Okay.
We can keep this guy hidden, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it all over again.
Ben just writes down the GPS coordinates.
You could probably hear him screaming at this point, because if we had an 8-hour rest, then the spell ends after 8 hours, so...
Like he pops back out or he dies?
Yeah.
No, he pops back out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Thought you meant like the stone became real around it.
No. He's ejected.
Okay.
Is it Wait, is it creatures that are ejected? Because otherwise, the table and everything surely is still underneath the ground, right? Surely.
Anything that you're wearing goes with you, so I figured if he's tethered to it.
to the table,
He's wearing-
he's wearing the table.
If he's tethered to a table, that's basically just a sedentary backpack.
It's true. It's a table backpack,
What a terrifying 8 hours for that guy.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so while merged in the stone, you can't see what occurs outside it. Any wisdom perception checks made to hear sounds are made with disadvantage. You remain aware of the passage of time.
Oh,
Well, you can cast spells on yourself while you're merged into the stone if it's on you. And you can use your movement to leave the stone where you entered it, which ends the spell. You otherwise can't move.
He just pops back out. Like, I feel like the chair is, the table is like jutting out just enough to be considered out of the floor. Yeah, you guys sent a message to Null telling him to go to that location. Dexter is popped out of the floor where he was melded into stone. Anne is cooking breakfast for everyone with some added goodies, I assume, benefits and all that good stuff. And
Sort of. I just get some HP treats that I can dole out to save you.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Delicious.
And or you can use them for yourself and wait.
They don't give very
Is that-
much. They're basically like,
Good berries.
yeah, they give my proficiency of HP. So I get an amount of them equal to my proficiency, and they give you the amount of HP that my proficiency is. So right now it's 3. So I guess
Did I make that arcane seasoning using those
So it's a better berry.
cooking slots though? Is that how I did that?
the
trying to
arcane
remember.
seasoning on a short rest. So the chef feat gives you a long rest feature and a short rest feature, and you use the arcane seasoning to augment the short rest feature.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I couldn't remember.
What if she used some good berries that Ben had in the fridge to make these baked goods?
There'll be +1 HP.
Yes.
So they'd be 4 HP. Fuck yeah.
What's the general? What are you guys up to? What do you guys want to do? What's the plan from here?
Ed is
Honestly,
out having
Noel
a
will
smoke.
come.
Sounds about right.
Chad is out having a smoke
Because it's
with
the
it.
morning. No, he is not.
What kind of a smoke?
I feel like Chad
Exactly
walks
what-
out.
Yeah.
Sagret.
Chad walks out and Ed walks further off the
Yeah.
property.
Comes out holding this blowtorch, and I have massive, like,
Yeah.
Gandalf looking pipe.
100%. As Ed like walks away, he like
Blessed morning to you, brother.
gives him like the wave, like, wait, okay, it's fine. I'll go this way.
Yeah, so if Anne has her lie detector ready,
Yeah. Let's do
we
it.
can go back.
Hit him with a zone of truth.
hop,
Like-
hop.
You like walk and he like looks so tired. He's like, I don't know who the fuck you guys are, but that was honestly the worst thing I've ever been through.
You
I've
want
been through a
beer
lot.
Well,
That was the worst.
here we go again. Let's try those questions from last night.
And you cast zone. Is there a save he has to do?
Yeah.
Lord knows I'm gonna fail it.
Just
Okay, so everyone should. I'm not gonna tell everyone.
I got an at 20. I did it.
does he have disadvantage for not
Oh.
sleeping last night?
I was going to say, he should be...
He was in stone all night,
I think he
What-
slept.
wouldn't
but
he be
also,
exhausted?
He didn't sleep. He'd be exhausted.
who
Justin,
was
I respect that you rolled an at 20.
Two
That's awesome.
2 nat 20s coming up. Not bad though. What was that? 11.
who was within 15 feet of him.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Ed for sure.
same with Chad.
Oh,
Everybody
I
has to
definitely
roll.
was.
What kind of save is it? Wisdom?
It's a. Why isn't this? Charisma.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna say he
Yeah.
rolled a 13. I'm gonna give him a +2
Oh.
charisma, so I'll say he
4.
rolled a 13.
18.
13.
What is your spell save, Anne?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, so he
Yeah.
failed. Who else failed? Anyone else failed?
Chad failed.
Ben rolled a 4.
Oh, good.
Ed rolled an 18.
Oh, nice.
Chad only got 13.
Oh, everyone failed. I don't think Paige is in it. Paige is still out with Emmett, just kind of talking about magic stuff.
Oh, wait, did you roll with disadvantage? Sorry.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So then nat 20 got canceled.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get ours.
We argued that one.
Yeah.
I am easily convinced, you guys. All right. Your zone of truth takes hold.
Okay, so I guess off the bat, can we just without verbatim asking the same questions that we asked last night, can we go over the questions from last night and see if he changed his answers? Or see if he'll avoid answering any?
Yeah, most of the questions he's like, yeah, I know what I know. I don't get on the inside of that place. I gather my information from people that come out when they talk, if they talk. That's generally it.
But does he know Xander?
And I was going to say he chooses not to answer when you say that again.
Okay. What a mysterious figure. That European man.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Do you?
Oh wait, he can't talk. He doesn't say that because he can't lie. I instantly forgot. He's lying.
Does he have anything that he knows that he thinks would be useful to us?
Yeah, access codes, key cards,
or just other bullshit that we didn't ask a direct question about?
In that vein, you guys took his access key, which got you into the break room kind of area.
Right.
But when you guys kind of riddle off, do you have access codes, et cetera, he points out that while he hasn't used it, he's like, if they blew up that entrance, there was a secondary entrance they told us we might have to use in case of an emergency. It's connected through the abandoned mines that are nearby. They have a tunnel system going through the mines that connects somewhere. But they never showed us because, I figured they were waiting until it happened and then they'd come by and fucking show us.
That's just poor planning, man.
Yeah, I'm a contractor.
Emergency, you kind of want to know where the lifeboats are rather than oh no, we're all going to drown.
Your employers don't give a shit about you, man.
Yeah, you should.
You should come back to the side with labor code.
I've been doing pretty good. The money.
Have you? You just got sunk into a rock all night, man.
That was horrifying.
Yeah, it's because of who you work for.
Well, it's because of you guys. You guys did that. You didn't have to do that.
Hands are tied, man. Just like yours. And it goes back to cooking.
Ben starts scrawling the knot work in a circle again. It was unnecessary, wasn't it?
Paige follows you because she's like, I wanted to cook something, but I didn't see a hearth, so...
Oh, yeah. We have much cleaner hearths now. Contained. It's very handy.
Are you sealing him back in stone? Is that what's
My hearth is called Melee. I'm not sealing him in just yet, but yeah, I'm going to start to do the knot work.
He's like, hey, you don't have to. Listen, man, we're on the up and up here. If I can't go back to them because they will kill me. So if you let me go, I'll just go, man. I'll just be gone.
Is the
so he just said that out loud. That was the trick,
and...
right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed what you said, Pedro.
I said Zone of Truth is still up, it doesn't follow and does it?
No, it's...
Oh, I don't know. No, I think it's an area,
right? It in a 15-foot radius around him.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. I have a question for him then.
Yeah.
Do you know James Miller?
I was like, I know of James Miller. I don't work with the guy. I kind of do my own thing, but I know he he's in this area, I've been keen to not cross his path. They're up to a lot. I'm honestly just as shady as whatever the fuck is happening in that mountain, in my opinion.
But he has nothing to do with the mountain.
Not that I know. If he does, it's, with someone that has, more access or whatever than I do.
All right, cool. If we let you go, what are you going to do?
I'm probably going to find some kind of vehicle or rent something and just go. And then when that
go where?
I don't know. I'll figure that out when I get there, I guess.
These guys are pretty well connected. How are you convinced that they're not going to be able to track you down?
That's a good question.
I'm pretty good at erasing my the path that I take. I don't have a lot under my own name. It comes with the job. Fake names, fake IDs, fake credit cards.
I could erase your path too pretty easy, but
burner phones.
I'm just trying to look out for me and mine here.
I'm pretty confident they won't find me. I won't come poking my head in this area again, so that's a step in the right direction.
Maybe we could bring him to the lighthouse, if you know what I mean.
He looks at you, he's like, that sounds like you're going to kill me.
No, like you said, just cleaning up tracks behind you.
I don't know. We'll talk on this more when he's otherwise detained.
I'm not detained right now?
No, otherwise.
No. You're restrained. You're not detained.
Great.
Okay. Hold your breath, and we will get back to you shortly.
I'll just chill. I don't need to go into the stone. I'll just...
Finish off the glyph.
Guys, I'm not sure how I feel about this. This it really tips us into the negative light, I'm thinking.
He's fine. You just can't see anything.
He's in stone.
Go lay down in there with him and see what it's like. It's just in the dark.
No, that's how claustrophobia develops. He's probably not a great guy. We've figured that out. But now we're giving him a psychological phobia. That doesn't feel great. Just saying.
On the one hand,
we could just kill him.
Also doesn't feel great.
We killed six of his friends.
But those guys were shooting at us. They were trying to kill us back. This guy's tied up.
And do you think that this guy, if he didn't have a gun, wouldn't have shot at us?
You know what? He was never in that position to make that choice. We cannot assume that he would have.
You're right. Maybe we should get him out, give him a gun, and see what he does.
I like that idea, actually. That sounds like fun. We'll give Chad one as well, and we'll go inside.
Listen,
you guys saw me catch that bullet, right?
This company that he is working for
shot?
is indirectly... or maybe even more directly,
dude, they're
fucking
spying
with
on everybody.
the shore and all of the.
No, but he's not part of that company. He's a contractor, third party. It's like saying I hired this company to build my house, and the asshole electrician fucked it up. Or no, they fucked it up. But the asshole electrician, was just there.
You're one of those people that's like, oh, they shouldn't have blew up the Death Star because of all the, the stormtroopers.
No, those guys were hired directly by the Death Star. They weren't contracted.
Death Corp.
You don't know that.
Yeah, but you don't.
The Empire. Empire Corp.
I feel as though.
Think about how many contractors were on that thing, man. That thing was under construction.
Yeah,
it's the size of a moon.
Yeah, the second one, I feel bad for the contractors. They were hired on to do a job.
You don't think there was contractors on the first one? You don't think there was electrical issues on that thing?
No, those guys were hired directly by the company.
Planet.
What the fuck?
Ed has deep Star Wars knowledge.
The problem is I also think Chad would also have deep Star Wars knowledge.
That's so good.
Yeah, but you got the one contractor that left the exhaust port open so the rebellion could blow it up. There are good contractors.
No, He wasn't a contractor. He was the architect of the entire thing.
Yeah, but he had
Clearly, you haven't watched the
whoa,
movies
Whoa,
well enough.
whoa! He had to design it, and the contractors had to build it like that. And I'm sure one contractor went, "This seems like an intentional design flaw."
Okay, now we're just getting into pure hypotheticals. I mean, this isn't even a normal conversation anymore. Ed walks away.
I go over to my gun cabinet and pull out a handgun.
Christ. Anne's just gonna go outside on the wraparound deck and walk to a place where she can't see. I assume there's like windows. I don't want to be near any.
Ben, do you have the original trilogy? We need to watch something during breakfast. So
I think we need to trill it up for sure.
yeah, okay. We gotta
Actually,
morally ground
hang on a
ourselves.
second. Yeah, this guy's going to be in here for 8 hours. Can we get all 3 in 8 hours? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Easily. With time to
I
spare.
mean, it's not like
While
it's
we're
not like
waiting
it's
for
Lord of the
Noel.
Rings
Yeah.
extended editions.
Can I look around and see if there's something?
You guys watch Star Wars.
We watched the Star Wars trilogy while we're waiting for Noel.
And it's
You guys
just
watch
piss in the kitchen, like fuck.
Lost Frontier, A Savage World Story on VHS.
Yeah.
Gears is my favorite.
I'm a big fan
I
of
like
that
that-
Perun character.
Everyone loves
Well,
Varun.
I like that big gold fucking idiot.
I really
Everyone
relate
hates
to that
Isaac.
Kieran guy.
Nobody likes Isaac. What about all the plot holes
Isaac
in those
reminds me of
movies?
that
It's part of the charm.
How about that cliffhanger at the end, though?
You can see the strings holding up the lizard wizard. Welcome to Null Shore, where we talk about the movie as if it was our other campaign, The Lost Frontier. Yeah.
Well, now the opening for whenever we do the Lizard Wizard again,
Need to make it. We'll need to physically.
the
make
operning needs to be a really shitty homemade
We can
movie
do it.
edition.
it. 3 of us live near each other.
100%. So yeah, what is our plan with this guy? I feel we do have as much information out of him as we can. I just don't know.
He literally said he would leave. While
Yeah,
he's
but
stuck in a zone of
the other
truth.
ones might get him. I mean,
But
he was being tortured. I wouldn't exactly call that a zone of truth, but it's an interesting name for it.
what do you mean torture? We asked him. The only torture we've done is put him back in the stone.
Yeah.
It's like a logical.
Okay,
He was
that's
honest
the zone
last
of truth.
night.
Is
Before we put him in the stone.
Is it stoneboarding?
Ugh.
stoneboarding. Yeah. Just strip little pieces of stone.
Pebbles. Ding.
Just slowly covering him.
Yeah.
Ow! Fuck! Fucking stop it!
Little piece of cement.
Do we want Noel to? I mean, yeah.
Well, we don't want Noel to see this guard tied up, so he either needs to like go now or he needs to stay in the stone, which Anne honestly thinks is more like a timeout than anything, and this guy just needs to stop being a baby.
Oh, 100%. 100%. He can just. He just can't hear anything.
Chad took 2 psychology courses at community college, and he's freaking out over it.
Welcome to
So
unethical small towns.
You're
Right.
Ben, your lawn ornament out there, can he do the same thing?
Well, pull people underground.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll just get him to do that every 8 hours.
What?
I'm
If
fine
he's
with that.
willing.
I could just give him some money so that he can get away from these people. It's not that hard.
He just said he did all right for himself, so money shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but I can give him like extra money that he can use to make sure that he doesn't get caught.
Oh,
How much
shit.
money are you going to give him that is going to ensure that he doesn't get caught?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not. Do what you want with your money.
It's like, yeah, let's go give it to him now.
Okay.
Just throw it on top
No,
of the
we're not
concrete,
doing that.
and next time he goes down, it'll go down with him.
Yeah, you want me to liquefy the concrete so we can put some stuff down? I'll put the handgun on the concrete.
I just don't feel good about this, okay, guys? But I realize I'm not
Okay,
from
all
this
right.
town.
Here is my final offer. I will do the same thing to you, and you can judge whether or not it is as terrifying as he says.
What were the conditions to be able to break out of it
You
again?
just walk out of it.
You would literally just need to walk out of it.
Oh.
He just can't
Oh,
walk.
okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but that's like the dunking yourself underwater
Yeah.
or tying
Versus
someone to a
somebody
cement
holding you
block and
underwater,
throwing
yeah.
them in. It's
It
completely
is.
different.
Yeah. No, we're on the wrong side of this.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you guys ever? Yeah.
I love that comparison though. Like, no, Chad, I'll do it to you. You can just walk out. See, you're fine.
Yeah. See, you're fine. You didn't feel claustrophobic at all. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, Chad, listen. If you don't think it's going to be the same experience, we'll just tie you up and put you down underneath it as well.
You'll still be able to hear us. You can still join in the conversation.
It'll be a learning experience. You'll come out the other side a wiser man.
Don't go out the other side.
Way more rough.
Come back out the same way you went in.
It's not good. It's not good. We know it's not good. You guys know it's not good. Are you this bad of people? Should I go join the other company? They seem better than us.
They're
right now.
spying on everybody.
Even though, yeah, we are trapping somebody.
one person.
in
They're
pure
spying
darkness.
on everybody.
They're hollowing out the mountains and
You know what? They're not.
basically terraforming the place.
They are not torturing people right now.
No, they were
They
shooting
have
us
a
to kill
torture
us.
room?
Yeah, because we broke into the.
Ben told us about a torture
Did
room.
not see a torture room. Did we?
They did fully have a torture room.
I didn't see the I didn't know about the torture room.
One torture room,
As
and
a
now you're
slippery-
fine with
slippery
torture.
Galloping
Who's
snake.
ethical
No,
now?
I'm not good with torture. No. I was defending the company because I did not know they had a torture room, and I apologize. We should still be better than they are, and not.
And
torture
we're
them.
not.
But we don't have a torture room.
We're not
What do you
torturing.
mean we don't have a torture room? We literally made a room underground where we put a guy.
It's not
Yeah,
a
it's the
room.
zone
It's
of
literally
truth.
conformed to his body size.
Oh, so we buried him alive.
He's
Yeah,
comfortable.
he can breathe though.
Yes. What?
It's form fitting.
It's- Nobody
He can
likes.
form fit.
Nobody likes form.
It's like being
Form fitting is a
swaddled.
lie.
Babies love being swaddled.
Yeah, and then they turn two and go, "This is fucking stupid."
No, people in Japan
The
pay
rocks
for it.
Okay, those. They also have baby cafes where they treat you like that's weird.
Maybe it's
That's
fun.
weird. You know what? I shouldn't judge a culture that I'm not a part of.
Listen, Chad, you're being very judgmental here right now. Okay. Maybe I should go join Phoenix Consultants or whatever the fuck they are, and because they don't, look down on people who like to be swaddled like a baby. Huh, Chad?
Have we heard back from your animal friend? Like, do we know if Null is coming?
You didn't hear back.
There's a bird been tapping on the window for like 3
Yeah.
hours.
You got
The bird came back with a message as Dexter was going back down into the stone. Was just like, "Fuck this."
no. You guys
Got sucked down with it.
You guys had Lost Frontier, episode 2 on full blast.
All right, Chad, listen, we'll just go kill him.
No, I'm not on board for that one either.
Oh, you don't have to do it.
Let's just let him go. It's not that hard. We can be the good people in
All
this town.
All right, Chad, you go let him go.
All right, Chad walks up and goes to pull him out of the stone.
Ben,
Yeah.
cast the thing again when Chad walks out there.
Oh, fully. I don't know how he's going to get him out. He has to break the stone.
Yeah, it's
So
like
do
And
you
isn't
take?
that going to do a shit ton of damage to him as well?
I'm not saying anything. Do you take a
Are you
sledgehammer to
kidding
it?
me?
Do you take a sledgehammer to
No,
it?
Chad's not that smart. He would punch it because he's an idiot.
He punches pretty
He
hard.
does punch
And
pretty
they're
hard.
magical now.
I don't know if you could. It would take a
Roll for
lot
damage.
to punch through fucking.
Yeah, it feels like it would have a very high AC to fist ratio.
It would have a very high damage threshold for sure.
Yeah.
This isn't Savage Worlds. There's no such thing.
You guys are gonna let me kill this guy, huh?
Minor physical damage to the stone doesn't harm the person underneath, but its partial destruction or change in shape expels you, dealing 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Or sorry, 6d6 bludgeoning damage.
3d6. I was like,
Even
that's
better.
not bad.
All right, Chad.
If Chad wants to punch the cement floor that this guy is trapped inside of, you can go ahead. You don't even have to roll an attack. You can just actually roll an attack in case you get a nat 20. But
As he's going to do this, Ben's going over and like getting like the dry quick set leveling cement to repair the floor when everything's done.
Yeah, you know what? Oh, you know what's even better than a nat 20? A crit one.
well, it does. I was just the nat 20 was just like it. You
For double
can't
damage,
fucking miss.
but- No, I
Yeah,
know.
you can't miss a floor.
Double damage to your fist.
Yeah.
How much damage you do?
Oh, fuck. I'm up to a 1d6 for my fist now.
A
Oh, that's 10.
10.
I rolled
you,
a 6.
You
plus-
punch it. There's like you make like a tiny fissure crack, but nothing significant happens.
Yeah.
Punch it again.
Can I insight that one?
Ed,
Like, why is he cheering
you-
me on now? Does he know something I don't?
If you want, you
Ed,
can
are
insight.
Ed, are you fine with him
well, Ed-
leaving?
no. Who? Chad?
No, Dexter.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that.
I rolled a 15.
Can you,
for
like-
insight.
What's the thing against that?
Probably your
Deception?
yeah, deception sounds accurate.
23.
I wouldn't say I'd say persuasion more than anything, because he's not deceiving him. He wants him to punch it.
In a deceiving manner for the wrong reasons, I think.
Yeah.
The deceptive reason, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, well, dirty 20.
Fuck.
The Chad, I'm genuinely curious. What happened in your life that got you to this point where you would just completely take the word of this professional thief and crook?
And destroy your friend's floor.
We were all standing here when Anne waggled her fingers, and we felt that, like, ooh, nobody can lie in this area. And he said,
I didn't feel a thing.
shut up, Anne.
And how long does that last? Am I still under it?
10 minutes,
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah.
Right? We were under it, and he literally said, if you let me go, I'll fuck off. They'll never find me.
He could have been lying.
I don't think so. I trust Anne's
You're just
magic
too trusting.
ability. You know what? That might be true, but I would rather be trusting than harden my heart like the rest of you have at this point in time.
Yeah, we've seen some shit, I guess.
I was with you in the 6th Arcana. I know some shit too.
Before that.
Oh no, I'm talking about before that.
Yeah, no, I know. Chad wouldn't know that. He just assumes it's all the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, Chad. I'm torn. Ed's torn. Anne seems wildly indifferent.
It's true.
You are the one who has strong opinions on the matter, so I will put the responsibility of the decision on you, knowing that any negative outcomes will rest on your head.
Yeah, that seems fair.
You know what? I will accept that responsibility. And if we ever see him, then you can explode his fucking head. How does that sound?
Sure.
Or, like, we'll tell him that if we ever see him again, or like, you know, hear his name from one of the other guards, we'll be like, all right, let's go find Dexter and rip his arms off and beat him to death with a wet end. Like,
Yeah, we'll just go around the corner with a gun and be like, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel really bad if we like just trying to keep us from becoming what we're fighting right now, okay?
The concrete?
I'm gonna slap Ed.
I'm the
With my magical fists.
first and foremost, I'm the protector of the Gloomwood National Park and any other natural space that extends around this area. So he's a part of a company that was doing that. If he's one less person I got to worry about, I guess I can live with that.
Yeah, I mean, he outright said that if we don't kill him, they'll kill him. He has no incentive to stay here.
Maybe we should just bring him back.
To the company?
Look who we found. This guy tried to...
Dude, are we really gonna get into like the ethical trolley problem and all this other shit? Let's just let him go. I'm willing to debate it with you.
All right, fine. I'll walk over to like little... Sorry.
What if we use him as like a Trojan horse?
No.
He doesn't want to get caught.
yeah.
He's
I'm
a
not talking
horrible
about getting
idea
inside
for-
of him, Chad.
Well, I've seen
large-
Ben
I could,
shrink down.
I could Trojan horse all of this concrete into him. Do we want that?
That sounds like
Gruesome.
torture.
as much as I would like to watch that happen.
Yeah, I'll go over like, oh, you did pretty good with the crack there, and I'll just kind of like put my finger on the crack, just kind of like squeeze my hand down underneath, and kind of like pull him back.
You pull like everything. I assume because it's
Yeah,
mud.
I gotta jump out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns into mud temporarily.
It's like, oh, Christ. I could do with never having that happen ever again. Would be nice.
Well, then stay far away from us.
Yeah. That's the deal.
I'm tied. I had no choice in any of this. You knocked me out.
This is a
took me
new
with you.
conversation, friend. These are instructions for the future.
Well, okay. I can easily do that. That's a very achievable thing.
Here's the
Leave.
I'm still tied to this table.
well. Okay,
You
wait.
said you could easily
You're
do it.
chained to the table. If we were torturing you, I would have heated up those chains right nice and
We don't.
smoky before
I mean,
put
like,
you
I wasn't
underneath.
different to whether
that
he
fucking
like
earth.
went or stayed, but we don't need to further
I'm gonna
Getting
sleep
far.
in
Let
a
him know
fucking
that-
pizza oven.
there's
All right.
stuff
Dexter.
going on.
Here's the
Shenanigans.
deal. We're
I
gonna
like
I'll undo
Deal.
the chains.
Deal is
we're gonna
good.
untie you.
Great.
You're gonna fuck right off. Never
I
to
can
be
do
seen
that.
again. Like, I'm suggesting like a different country. Like, you know,
Oh, I was fully going to go to a different continent. Yeah.
good, perfect.
I'm out.
That's what I wanted to hear. What is your e-transfer information?
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna help you get the fuck out of here.
Here's my he's like in my wait, where did my phone go? I think someone took his phone. I think Ed took his phone probably.
I have no idea. And even if he did, he wouldn't give it back.
He's like, oh well, I had some. I'll give you a burner. It's Dexter _ 11238444761 at gmail.com.
All right.
That definitely exists.
So many Dexters.
Chad enters that in and
Of,
go
of
ahead.
everything this guy said up to this point, even Ben the Luddite doesn't believe that a guy as paranoid as him would have a Gmail account. Had he said Proton Mail or something, I would have been like, okay, that tracks.
His AOL account.
Yeah, so Chad will e-transfer him $50,000 to get out of this place.
What the fuck?
You do an
You'd be like, I hope it's
e-transfer.
not, yeah, hope it's not a
Do you
fake
tell
account,
him?
bro. Yeah.
You tell him
Oh,
how
yeah.
much?
Yep.
He's just like, so you're giving me 50. I was about to do Isaac there.
Yeah.
You're giving me $50,000
You know
to
what?
just leave.
Yeah, because I feel bad that you've been stoned for upwards of 12 hours now.
Yeah, it's been torture.
And I'm going to assume this buys
Wasn't
your
torture.
silence. and that we never
Yeah.
get to see your face again.
If I'm being quite honest, it buys a threat down the road because now the guy knows that you're fucking loaded.
I already forgot what you guys look like, so I mean,
Perfect.
if you just untie me, I'll be like a distant memory. Smoke
Ben.
in a tornado.
Do your shit with the chains, man. I don't know how to get these off.
Oh, they were off like the second that you were like, "Hey, we're going to untie you now."
It's like rubbing his wrists and like he's still bruised and like battered a little bit. Like he didn't have like a nice relaxing sleep at all.
Hey, Chad.
What's up, Ed?
I can be quiet
Yeah.
too.
Fuck, I can be real quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, maybe we'll see. Maybe you guys start acting a little nicer to people around you. Good things might happen.
Not worth it.
No,
He like
it's too much work.
Dexter's like, well, and he just starts walking away. He just walks down the lane around the trees. Gone.
Goodbye, Dexter.
Thank you all so much for listening to the No Fame podcast, No Shore. The best way to support the show is simply by following our social media at No Fame Pod and spreading the word. The second best way to support our show is on our Patreon. That's patreon.com/nofamepod. Friends, we're all incredibly excited about what 2022 is going to bring us, including new campaigns, new one-shots, new guests, and so much more. Thank you all so much for listening, and we will catch you later on.
I'm stoned. Cut that.
We did something for the end of this video anyway.
You know how shows have that little weird thing at the very end that doesn't make sense, that little like company logo that usually has a soundbite. It's gonna be I'm stoned.
Bye.